Breakups don't just end relationships. They break routines. They rip apart futures we once imagined. And for men, this pain often lingers in silence. Society has conditioned men to suppress, to brush it off, to go hit the gym, make more money, and pretend like it doesn't hurt. But here's the truth, it does. And pretending it doesn't only makes the wound worse. Let's be real, most breakup content for men skips over the emotional side. It tells you to get back out there, to upgrade your life, like it's some competition. But what about the nights when your chest is heavy and your thoughts don't stop racing? What about the shame, the confusion, the quiet grief you carry when no one's looking? I made this video for the guys who feel lost but do not know how to talk about it. Maybe you're fresh out of a breakup, maybe it's been a year, or maybe you're still haunted by someone who walked away. No matter where you are in your healing, I want you to know your emotions are valid and your pain deserves space. When I went through my first heartbreak, it shook me. I didn't eat, I couldn't sleep. My mind kept replaying every memory, every word, every what if. I didn't know how to cope, so I started dumping everything I felt into my notes app. Paragraphs of pain, regret, confusion. That emotional release saved me. I wasn't writing to fix the pain. I was writing to survive it. Most men don't get that space. We're taught to keep it in, but suppressed emotions always come back stronger. That's why men often take longer to move on, not because they're weak, but because they were never taught how to grieve, so they bottle it up until it explodes, or drowns them. Here's what I've learned. Healing is not about moving on quickly. It's about understanding what you lost, what it meant, and who you are now. I went through 4 emotional phases during my healing. Maybe you've gone through them too. The first is what I call the scale. It's when you start to see both sides. You understand why it ended, even if it still hurts. You still love them, but you also know it couldn't last. You're stuck in this confusing middle ground of acceptance and sadness. The second is red-colored glasses. Suddenly, everything reminds you of them. Songs, restaurants, flowers. The memories hurt. But you hold on because you don't want to let go completely. It's no longer love, it's loss. It's nostalgia mixed with pain. Third comes anger. Not just rage, but that deep ache in your chest that feels like betrayal. This is when many men hit the gym. They want to prove something to their ex, to the world, to themselves. It looks like self-love, but it's often masked by unresolved pain. And finally, not over, just moving forward. You start doing the things you used to avoid. You date again, but you compare everyone to your ex. You buy flowers not because she liked them, but because now you do. You're not fully healed, but you're choosing to live again. None of these phases are easy, and they don't follow a timeline, but they're real. And if you're in one of them right now, you're not broken, you're human. The truth is, what you're going through is trauma. Just because it is not a car crash or a funeral doesn't mean it doesn't leave a scar. Losing someone you loved, someone who once felt like home's a deeply painful experience. You don't need to man up. You need to feel that strength. Here is something else I want you to know. 79% of people who take their lives are men. That number isn't just tragic, it's terrifying. And a big part of that is because men are taught to ignore their emotions, to bury their pain. But that pain doesn't disappear. It festers, and it steals futures. So no, I'm not here to tell you to move on, or find someone new. I'm here to tell you that it's okay to mourn. It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel like your world has collapsed, because it has, and now you get to rebuild it. If you're ready to start healing, here are 3 small ways you can begin. Compliment another guy. Tell your friend his haircut looks good. Tell your brother you're proud of him. We all need to hear it. And saying it opens space for connection. Give a gift not expensive, just meaningful. When you give it, say, I saw this and thought of you. That tiny gesture says more than 1,000 Instagram posts. Give a hug. When was the last time you were hugged outside of a relationship? Probably a long time. Men need physical affection too. We just rarely ask for it. This journey isn't easy. Healing isn't linear, but you deserve to feel every emotion. You deserve to be heard. And most importantly, you deserve to stay. Take care, stay you, and give tomorrow a chance. Because on the other side of this pain is a version of you that's wiser, stronger, and ready to love again, this time with deeper understanding.